Good morning, everyone. My name is Navi Shankar and I'm from Diploma of Physiotherapy. Today, our speech topic is pretty privilege. So, what are pretty privilege? Pretty privilege is not simply about being physically attractive. It's about systematic advantages, opportunities, and bias for those who feel beauty standards. But do you know, pretty privilege was considered as normal phenomenon in our society nowadays? I'm sure most of you will not agree with that, right? So do I. And I'm sure one of you must have been experienced with this, and I completely understand how you felt. So today, with this speech, together we can erase and throw away from this phenomenon from our society. We were decided to choose this topic because we can't bear to see this phenomenon continues to happen in our society, and we were realized that we can't just stand and sit by doing nothing. If not, people will become a victims. So by seeing all this, we gather some information and research to do some speech about pretty privilege. Therefore, there are 3 points related to pretty privilege that we have gathered some information. First, how pretty privilege can impact our life. Second, factors that contribute to existence and reinforcement of pretty privilege. And third, strategies that can help to reduce the impact of pretty privilege.
Impacts of pretty privilege. The first impact of pretty privilege in our life is differential treatment. For example, people who may consider attractive may receive preferential treatment in areas such as job interviews, promotions, and social interactions. And this may result unfair advantages and disadvantages and affecting people, their opportunities, and life interactions. Second, pretty privilege can create self-fulfilling prophecies. For example, attractive individuals may be treated better, leading them to fulfill positive stereotypes and boost their confidence. On the other hand, less attractive individuals may be treated worse, and this contributes to inequality. Finally, social isolation. Pretty privilege can result social isolation. For example, people who are considered less attractive may feel excluded from the societal benefits. And so pretty privilege can have significant consequences such as unfair differential treatment, self-fulfilling self-fulfilling prophecies, and social interactions too. That's all from me, and now I pass to my friend Nurin to explain the next point. Thank you.
Then, with the explanation that was given by my friend Hema on how pretty privilege can affect us, now it's my turn to take part on the next discussion, which is the factors that contributes to the existence and reinforcement of pretty privilege. I will give two factors. The first factor is the level of physical attractiveness. Nowadays, people who are considered attractive are perceived more positively and are granted in certain advantage in social interaction and professional setting, including job application, social interaction, and even in the legal system. Plus, attractive people are often viewed more favorably, which can lead to the preferential treatment and opportunities that may not be available to those who are less attractive. The second factor is socialization and media influence. From a very young age, we were already exposed to the social beauty standards through various forms of media, including television, magazines, and social media. This influences how people perceive and interact with others, which leading to preferential treatment for those who are fit with their beauty standards. So, I have explained two factors that contribute to the existence and reinforcement of pretty privilege. Now, let me share two strategies that can help to reduce the impact of pretty privilege. The first strategy is by doing foster inclusive beauty standards, which is promote diverse representation of beauty in media, advertising, and popular culture. This also includes celebrating individuals of all skin types, body appearance, and skin tones. Together, we can challenge narrow of beauty standards and create more exclusive environment. The second strategy is by challenge the stereotypes concepts. We need to address and challenge stereotypes related to attractiveness by promoting the value of characters, skills, and abilities, not just over their look. This also can include advocating for fair treatment and opportunities for individuals based on their talent rather than their look. So, I have shared two strategies that can help to reduce the impact of pretty privilege. Now, I will pass the next speech to my friend Umaira to talk about the conclusion of this topic.
Okay, thank you, Nuri. Now I will continue my part. In conclusion, there are advantages of having pretty privilege. By choosing to have pretty privilege, we can get a more self-confident. We can get more self-confident into yourself, which allow us to be more believe in yourself, which anyone, anyone, anywhere and anytime. Next, having pretty privilege, we can get more friends in school and in social media. Lastly, by having pretty privilege, we can get more attention and are rewarded for how they look. I can say that by having pretty privilege is beneficial to us. After all, together we can work towards more inclusive and equitable society where individuals are recognized for their contribution and character rather than their experience. That's all from our group. Thank you.